Hello survivors, welcome back to a brand new ball pit video. Today we're going for another empty nester build, but this time it's with the spendthrift. It is a really fun little build. We'll do normal, why not? We've done both fast and normal. I just enjoy the normals because they last that little bit longer for you guys. And this one you can use any of the combinations with a ghost. I'm going to be doing phantom just because when it comes to bosses and things like that, it's actually the better one. We don't need any of the crits, but again, it's for the final boss. While we're busy playing through the rest of the level, crit and all of that means absolutely nothing. So it doesn't really matter. You can just play with literally any passives you want because none of them are going to affect the way that the fusion works, because the fusion's damage isn't affected by anything. So you can't crit with a fusion, you can't it doesn't do AoE damage. It's set to a specific amount, and that's that. There's nothing you can really do about it. So there is that. We've got the fusion up and running from the very start. The only thing is for more better looking visuals in terms of what the ball itself can do, the gem spring is necessary, but in terms of actually finishing the round and doing the damage, the gem spring isn't needed. So you don't need the gem spring, but it is recommended to grab it because you're going to have a whole lot of a better time. So we're going to try and get the gem spring, but if we can't get it, we can't get it. We're going to start off with mosquito swarm, and if you guys know, the mosquito swarm summons mosquitoes that then apply the negative effects onto enemies. Now, only negative effects that deal damage and don't require on hits work with it. So in this case, we're going to apply the cursed to the enemy, but we won't be able to proc the curse on the enemy, if that makes sense to everyone. So Phantom will proc the curse, or it will apply the curse to the enemies, but it won't do the curse damage from mosquitoes when we actually have to physically hit them with one of the mosquitoes in order for that to occur. So that's just something in case you guys didn't know, or whatever the case may have been. So we're going to start banishing passives over here, so we can try and find the one that we're looking for. Pressure valve is okay. None of these are really necessary, but again, the only one that we're really looking for is going to be where is it? There we go, gem spring. Alright, so once we get the fusion going, we should be all good. We'll end up getting the gem spring, and like I mentioned, it's the only one that we need. Because what's going to happen is we're going to shoot the gem spring with mosquito swarm, and the mosquitoes are going to swarm the rest of the enemies. Now you will see the purple of the enemies. Like I said, it's not going to do anything to them. This best works with virus, because at least virus will do something to all of the enemies. Unfortunately, the fission or the reactor over there, I forgot to level up, so that's that. Okay, and that's our levels. Like I said, we don't really need the crits. It will be for the final boss, but having a forward-facing crit is probably the best thing to get anyway, since we won't be hitting them from the sides or anything like that. It's literally just shoot the gem spring, and everything's going to melt around it, and you'll see how that all works. Now, the only problem is we do have to focus the first elite over here, or if we're struggling to defeat an enemy, we just focus it with the mosquito swarm, and for this case we will proc the phantom or the curse. Okay, so this is the cursed mosquito swarm, and it does affect enemies with the phantom passive, which is to curse enemies on hit. Cursed enemies are dealt damage after being hit 5 times. Unfortunately, you'll see now that the curse, as far as I know, doesn't actually work, but maybe it is proccing. But just look at that craziness. So many levels, so much going on. And we can just keep adding more and more levels. So to get this aesthetic of having the mosquitoes fly out like this, you do have to have that the gem springs. If you don't have the gem springs, it's just going to look like this. You will have big crit numbers because you will be able to crit, but obviously with the focusing on the gem spring, you can have a far better time in terms of visuals, like I've mentioned already a couple of times. But there we go, another field cleared, loads of XP, and even for the bosses, it just absolutely melts everything. It does look like it actually is proccing Curse. So originally I thought that it didn't. Something in me must have not seen it. You don't actually see Curse, the Phantom, being purple until after procs, but it does look like it might be proccing. I think it is proccing, ladies and gentlemen. So the one thing you don't want to do is, if you are playing with the gem springs, there is that passive that makes it so that Curse can defeat things instantly. If you grab that, it's going to make it so that you defeat your gem spring towers as well. You're able to insta-kill them, and it kind of becomes an anti-fun thing. So you'll end up destroying the gem cluster, the gem springs, and you don't get the extra XP, and then you don't also get this bouncing happening like we are currently doing. So try not to grab that cursed doll, because it is going to cause issues for you. Oops, we have to aim actually. We've got another full screen clear. Should be able to get another one. Got the plus gold, which isn't that important. We have 26 levels that we aren't using. We're on 40 leadership, by the way, which is 8 balls. I am hoping we can get a couple more levels to get more leadership and see if we can make it to 9 balls. We just got lasered, but that's okay. And again, we're just trying to focus on our gem spring, because that's where the most amount of damage comes from, or at least visually. The most damage will come from us just shooting the right enemy in the face. Okay, we didn't get any leadership levels, which is a bit sad. Alright, let's see what we can do to the boss now. So this will be a good indicator of whether Curse was actually working or not. If we attack him directly, you can see just how much damage we do because of Curse. So it is still a very strong boss killer. This is why we took the front crit as well, because then we don't have to worry about anything. I'm not sure how the XP from these gem spring towers, or maybe it's because the game doesn't allow us to go into that area, so it's just automatically collecting the XP. But there you go, those are the stats. 31 levels unused. Like I mentioned, we can't use any of the passives, so the only thing you need is a gem spring tower. We just took a bit of the crit so that when we're fighting the boss, we're able to crit more often. But there you have it. Very, very quick and easy. It took us 8 minutes 50 to do that on a 15-minute time. And did a whack ton of damage with 19,000 launches. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Like I mentioned, Virus is probably that much stronger, but this is definitely a very, very fun build. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.